Back at Home Depot. Need to get some door alarms for guests. Someone snuck out during the session at the back door of the dorm, maybe, I don't know. So we gotta get some like alarms and triggers for that. Doug's back, so we're just talking about that with him.
Nothing except they're still waiting.
And I think that's it. Might get some other stuff too while we're here. Then grocery shopping later for Thursday dinner tomorrow. So, full day. Currently at Ellen's for a meeting or something in the region. And at Home Depot we got one of like those end things for PVC pipe with like a screw on it. We put that on backwards. And we spent like 10 minutes trying to get it off. I'm not smart. The meeting last night went fairly well, I think. I was really tired though, so I almost slept through most of it. Like I was up, but I was on that verge. We're gonna have someone coming from like the LA area, I believe, to help out with the 19-day intensive, who I actually met at Little Helen during ISGP graduate. Cool guy. So far today though, we were talking about how we need more purpose with our morning meetings, and they're just kind of like, whatever, sort of treated like that. And so talked about studying a Navajo prayer, and then did that. Actually, like experimented with that this morning, and just Navajo. And now, I think Jose Maria might be helping. Let's see, Danielle, I think, with the storage room in the classroom, maybe. I think I'm gonna help with the facilities with the weed whacking, but we'll see what all actually goes down. Just got out of the office, gotta finish weed whacking hopefully today, because we ran out of gas yesterday, so I couldn't do it then. And we have part 2 of the book weekend intensive things going on. So I gotta do that. Have that to do. We were just planning the schedule. It sounds like we were planning it, and then they're like, hey, can you plan it for? We got text saying if we could plan this part for them, and then they like planned it. So sounds like they don't really want us to plan it. They want us to do this and that and this and work it in. So we'll see what happens though. Like I asked about the weed whacker. Don't know where Doug and Kevin are, so that's gonna be put on hold for a bit. Hopefully I can still get it done though. I'm gonna see what else we need real quick. Actually, I might be able to try and take those wheels off, because in the dorm there's an issue. Someone has an issue with like the bed's height, so we gotta adjust that if possible. I'll see if I can do that because I'm down here. Got the weed whacker filled with gas now. Thanks, Doug. Had lunch, and it's a bit later than I'd like to be getting started with it, but oh well. Hair's pulled back, so trees don't go as deep into it, and it's easier to get out. Same with stuff that flies up, maybe. And I think that's it. I think Jose Maria and Sophia are still planning activities. I know there's some outreach that needs to be done, and everyone else, like all the staff, is having, and associated peoples are having to do work in the kitchen because Barbara's not here. She's got other stuff that she's got to do. Same with Thursday night though, but it all went well. So here we go. People have arrived and just finished dinner. I think there's some more coming later tonight and tomorrow, because we have more than just the youth session intensive going on. But Barbara's, like I said, not here, so had to help make dinner, which I guess was really good. And then Ellen got here, wanted help setting up the classroom, wanted some tables, so I had to run out, help that after dinner, and then I had to get another table for our classroom, and just a whole lot of running around and getting stuff set up. But it's done now, I think. I think we're getting ready to start. It's all good. Officially the first day of the session for this weekend, and Jose Maria and Sophia did a lot of planning for it, and a lot of those plans seem to have gone out the window because miscommunication and trying to requesting that the schedule be modified too late and in non-specific ways, and not wanting to be involved with the planning but wanting to plan it, and yeah. Lots of requests for intergenerational activities, which we planned. By intergenerational activity, they mean discussing and talking about something else that's coming up. So it appears we weren't given a lot of information for planning, and on top of that, like, people who we were expecting to come, we knew they couldn't come at the time, but it ended up being a lot more people than we thought, and so now we're just doing the intergenerational activity now and discussing that and planning a bit, I guess, for the upcoming long session that's like 19 days. Vlogging. And yeah, we'll see how this all goes. Now we're at the zoo from my youth. When I lived in Granada, we would come here frequently. I was remembering a bunch of this area as I was going. For some reason she's walking by. I actually remember that Hogan. And we're going to serve at the zoo because it's their 40th anniversary, and so there's a party, some celebration, so we're going to help out with that. Because as a service project, because every other plan fell through.
What are you doing?
Vlogging. She wanted to say hi.
Hi.
There you go. Zoo is pretty chill, helping out there. Got to throw spears again. And now I think it's just time for a reflection or information for the RBC or something along those lines. I'm not positive. We'll see what happens. It's really early. We are supposed to be, last night we were going to do something with planting corn as a service project for a neighbor. That didn't happen, so we're doing it this morning, really early. I'm up. I don't know. I'm up, he's up, Kyle's up. But that's all I've seen so far. 20 minutes later than when we were supposed to be leaving, and we don't have keys to the van. I go back to bed. 7:43, finally made it, and we're being told to stop before we do it, even start, so cornfields there though, so ready to do it, but I don't know if we're able. There's a lot of debate. We'll see. Pretty windy out today. Typically, things that come on campus that we're not expecting are cows. Today, it's horses. Kind of hard to see, but they're like right there. Whoa, what am I doing? Okay, right there. Like a bunch of horses. So, nothing to do today other than that. Rosalind is coming back though, so we can finish. Actually, start her on, and then do some book 2, book 1. Over the next couple of days, possibly a friend, possibly get some other local youth involved with it, who are starting it, kind of want to revisit it, stuff like that. So, should be a good couple of weeks. And then Jose Maria leaves, but not yet. We got a bit of time. And then there's Sophia.
Rosalind made it.
Yay! Rosalind's here to
Come and have a seat. Have a seat, guys.
Hey, we got you a gift, Jose. Joanne told me that you got your ukulele stolen. Yeah. I've had flutes stolen from me. And out of nowhere, now I have like, not just one flute, I have like 17 flutes, all given to me. So, we got you this.
That's why it took us a little while.
That's why it took so long to get back. Thank you so much. You're gonna probably freak out if you see it. So.
But you have to accept that being diverse, being different is okay. So when you open it, keep that in mind. Okay?
I have no shame in being different.
Believe it or not, it is a unique word.
It's a unique one.
Yo!
So Jose Maria's ukulele got stolen while we were at Greenacre, and that's what the video was. Or maybe not stolen, like misplaced. It hasn't been found. We don't know where it is. It was lost. And so that was, which is why Alvin got him a new ukulele, which is really cool. Got a bunch of horses in the background, just coming by now like a few times a day. So that'll be fun. Don't have to worry about them running them off as much though. They'll kind of just remove themselves when they feel like it. Unlike the cows, which just retreat. And anyways, also, like it said, Rosalind got here yesterday. She was here this past weekend when we didn't really do anything that we said we had, but she was still interested. I probably would have just lost all interest and then not come back. But she came back. We did sections 1 through 7 of book 1, unit 1 yesterday. Finished up Unit 1 today and just finished Unit 2. And I think we were just like free for the rest of the day. So I'm going to chill in the trailer. And yeah, that's about it for today, I think. And for this week, because today's Tuesday. One more thing before I end this. I was just editing and realized I left something out. Debating whether or not I should put it in, so I'm going to. Also as like a little PSA deal, maybe not the correct term. Anyways, so all the centers of learning need youth, need service youth, and everyone should definitely step up and serve, because I will actually be leaving the next session, the 19-day book study. I'll be leaving that a bit early and flying across the country back to New Helen again, because there's only one youth there who's serving there, and they have ICP graduate coming up. So I was invited to go back there and help out with that. So I'm going to do that, and we just need more youth at all the centers of learning. I know Bosch's ISGP, which is like this weekend, that's where Jose Maria is going, is understaffed, and I was being asked to go back to that, but it's right at it's overlaps, and it's like right at the beginning of the 19-day one. I can't get out of it at that point. There will be that last week, though, of the 19 days. There's a lot simpler, maybe not necessarily studying, but some other stuff going on, so I can get out of that. And while I'll actually be missing 4 corners, which is like kind of a family tradition. But I talked to my mom about it. She's cool. I'm gonna tell my dad, and then I'm gonna skip 4 corners, because though I like it, it'll be Hope in the Family and Hope in the Community kind of format plan study for it, which I don't really want to do as a participant, because I've already facilitated it 3 times. This will be, by the time it comes around, I'll facilitate it a 4th time, because I think we're doing it again this weekend for more of a, just because, well, Helen, we did at the winter session for, we did Hope in the Community and Hope in the Family and Hope in the Community at the winter school at New Helen. And one of the reflections was, it does not go over so well with veteran Baha'is who are like active. And 4 corners is kind of like heavy on the Baha'is. They're going for 50% being not Baha'is, but I also don't want to be a participant in that or teach a children's class for it again. Yeah, no, hopefully it goes well. And yeah, I think that's about it. So I'll be at New Helen again, serving. Will I ever get free? Probably not. And then, yeah, no, all the centers of learning, all the Coles need service youth. And yeah, one of the reasons I'm able to get out of 4 corners so easily is because it's technically a rental and not being done by Nabi. So, and they're not renting the staff, they're just renting the facility. So I would technically I'd be on vacation just attending the camp. Unless I get asked to do something, then I'd still be on vacation, but I'd be helping out the camp as a volunteer for the camp, which I've helped plan the camp, and then I've volunteered for it in various ways over the years, because that's one of the requirements, which is really nice. But I haven't been asked yet. Tahir is buying my ticket tomorrow morning, so I'm otherwise committed.